The Family and Its Discontents, a play. Dramatis Personae. Mama, Simone Brady, chain-smoking mother of two, has given up on chores to concentrate on work. 44 years old. The children call her Mama as a joke, more usually Simone, sometimes Mom. Lordy M. Brady, also known as the Oracle, got her name after a bet her mother lost. 16 years old. S. Sammy Brady, rebellious poet, 14 years old. F. Real name, Finley Bell. Neighbor, neglected by his parents, often stays at the Brady house. S. has renamed him F to balance out her moods. 16 years old.
My lord, my lady, misterioso, c'est moi, Lordy M. C'est moi, Lordy M. I'm always late to the party. I'm so late the party was yesterday.
A delicious miss I see in my line of sight. Her, a leering old lordy. She salivates violently, tardy as usual. I wonder...
Could you help out with the washing? Instead of wonder?
If I stop and start looking, I get really dizzy, but I also cannot see well. And the thing I hate the most is to misspell things, misstep everything with the prefix of miss. Miss? A miss? Ami? A-M-I-S, S-A-M-I, I-M-S.
Make it stop, Mama.
Finley, we've talked about you calling me Mama. Not now.
I said c'est moi, Lordy M. Do you notice anything different?
2 wrongs might make a right if you add a pepper to the mix.
Are you in on the secret? What is she talking about?
I am brighter than all of your suns combined.
Is this one of your poems?
The phenom of adding an extra S in all of the words and verbs, and all of these words and verbs.
Mama!
Finley, you need to fend for yourself.
The doves on our hands, your hands, fight dismally, braided in the sun. They have turned into frogs. No, 2 hands and a dove make more than a pair of shoulders. What an honor you are sitting on my lap.
Simone, I really have no idea what she's saying.
She's just trying to provoke you. Ignore her. Do you notice anything different?
Yes. I think her verses become even more incomprehensible than usual.
Counting the black balloons, the house shifts a bit to the left every day.
Lordy, would you help me out here? I have to finish this report. Tonight.
Well, I would, but I'm going on a date.
What?
Pilled bros.
Is he waiting outside?
Of course he's waiting outside.
Does he know we are inside?
Of course he knows you're inside. Are you going to embarrass me?
Of course we're going to embarrass you. Bring him in.
Versuch einer verständlichen Szene mit Wetterbeschreibung. Ich denke aber, dass es nicht funktionieren wird, denn man müsste dabei gewesen sein. Under the overcast sky of something I would describe as a typical northern German vibe. The thought flew or has flown back to the tiny distracting goddamn ping on its device. Jetzt vermisse ich Bene, der ganz sicher schreiben würde, wenn er gesund wäre. Und er würde vielleicht sagen, du wirst ein Auto gebären oder dass es Auto heißen wird. Ich habe irgendwie nicht richtig lesen und ehrlich gesagt auch nicht ganz verstehen können, was er sagen würde. Mittlerweile ist es ja schon Herbst und irgendwie zu heiß hier. Wahrscheinlich verlese ich mich deswegen so oft. Worte, die nicht auf dem Papier stehen, die eine andere Bedeutung in den Text bringen, ihn umdichten. More than you will ever understand. A turtle passing by. I promise you could find all your answers between its shell and its soft body. You won, it said. But the thought is not pleased with that simple victory. It wants an absolute surrender, no fucking prisoner taken. I had to think about language as a prison the whole night. In my dreams I thought that I would lie awake with insomnia. Language is a prison taker, Federico would say. If it's absolutus unbound. Ziemlich peinlich, wenn ich an diesem Punkt nach der leichten Sprache frage und dann nachfragen muss, was sie bedeutet. In dieser Nacht fange ich an, das Kissen zu schlagen, in der Hoffnung, dass es flacher wird und sich etwas ausweitet. Unter meiner Faust leuchtet es auf. Ein weiterer Schlag und es leuchtet erneut. 3, 4 Schläge und jedes Mal leuchtet es. Das Leuchten trägt die Farbe von den Sternen, die auf der Dachschräge geklebt haben, in dem Zimmer, in dem ich als Kind manchmal geschlafen habe. I stare into the air and write nothing. Then I shout back. Okay, but how would a pope flirt? Dehne and Federico get mad at me. A pope can't never ever flirt, they said.
Ein glühendes Gespenst, ein verlorenes Gespenst, a ghost in the throat. Und kennst du das, dieser Moment, in dem du in einer Gruppe sitzt und etwas sagen willst oder einen Text schreiben sollst oder vielleicht sogar schon etwas geschrieben hast und vorlesen musst und plötzlich denkst, alles gelogen. Alles, was du sagst und tust, gelogen, unwahr, erfunden. Und du willst dich entschuldigen, aber du weißt nicht mal bei wem. Eine Freundin erzählte neulich, wie weit das Imposter-Syndrom tatsächlich verbreitet ist. Dabei fürchten sich diese Personen ständig als unbegabt oder Betrügerin entlarvt zu werden, obwohl sie objektiv Erfolg haben. Sie können ihren Wert, was sie tun, nicht anerkennen und führen alles auf Glück oder Zufall zurück. Und ich denke nur sorry, wirklich, es tut mir leid, sorry. Someone said to me once, never ever fucking say sorry if there's no reason to be. Aber dennoch, sorry. Wenn ich nervös bin, also zum Beispiel in Gruppen, rauche ich manchmal schon morgens. Eine Angewohnheit, ein Habit, ein Ritual, eines von vielen. Zu Hause also will ich das Fenster öffnen, nachdem ich in einem Buch gelesen habe, dass es in Wien besonders schön sei, auf dem Fensterbrett zu sitzen und Kaffee zu trinken und dabei zu rauchen, habe ich angefangen, Zigaretten zu drehen. Erst habe ich sie morgens nur zwischen den Fingern gehalten, eine Art Schauspiel vor mir selbst, und nach habe ich zögerlich Feuer an die Spitze gehalten, bis ich eines Morgens um 7:30 Uhr tatsächlich daran gezogen habe, inhaliert. Es hat einiges an Konsequenz von mir gefordert, bis ich es geschafft habe, die Sucht so zu entwickeln, wie ich sie mir vorgestellt hatte. Aber so ist es nun, und das am Fenster sitzen mache ich nun jeden Morgen, Kaffee trinken und rauchen, und dann ist da ein kleines Notizbuch, rot mit weißem Rand, in das ich begonnen habe zu schreiben.
The text is an intimate place, and we actively had to forsake the languages of theory to arrive here. So here we are. Hello, hello, привет, привет. We want to start with asking, what is your vernacular speech? Do you have one? What is the language you dream in, you write in? Is it your mother tongue? My mother tongue is a cracking voice. It is the voice of someone who doesn't know how to pronounce the words she uses, who cannot move the tongue in the right way. A tongue frozen in time, split between the languages it learned and the language it never learned. Split between the language it forgot and the language that makes its way into every sound it speaks. The German accent, as everyone points out. Das ist nicht meine Muttersprache. I say, a migrating tongue used to moisture dry lips. We have begun to accept a certain amount of disorder between 2-3 languages. Started to accept our voices cracking. Today I carry a new tongue, 2 new tongues, which is already 1.5 more than my mother. We already knew about the complexity of the word and the permanent need to place itself in a newly imagined home, but please, let's not make it too formal. Our home will be like an open book, and I want everyone to feel comfortable here. We already knew that magic has been replaced by discourse. We said we know, yes, da, so true. We don't know if we can change this, but sometimes we still feel the magic. Die Magie, wenn die Worte aus den Fingern kommen, wenn ohne eine Idee, einen Plan, ein Text sich in den Fingerkuppen schreibt, sich gemeinsam weiter schreibt, und für einen Moment scheint es so, als sei die Sprachlosigkeit aufgehoben. And for a moment it seems the speechlessness is set aside. Sometimes, then, we can take a break, take a pause, a breather. Use a punctuation mark to connect our limbs to our voices. Sometimes we can dream and our text is dreaming itself. Writing in a language other than our mother tongues is a chance to speak without tears, and maybe only tearless it is possible to write. Don't you think?
Ich mag Katzen. Das stimmt nicht. Ich mag keine Katzen. Von Katzen erwarte ich einen Hinterhalt. Sie schleichen. Wesen, die schleichen, führen etwas im Schilde. Ihre Augen sind wie Eingänge in Höhlensysteme voller Tücke und Arglist. Panther sind ehrlich. Der Panther ist die Nacht. Seine Augen die Sterne, die über dir leuchten, wenn er in deine Kehle beißt. In dem Buch Der alte König in seinem Exil erzählt Arno Geiger, wie die Alzheimer-Krankheit seines Vaters dazu führte, dass seine Persönlichkeit Tag für Tag aus ihm heraussickerte. Die Krankheit hatte sich über einige Zeit an ihn herangeschlichen. Geiger spricht von den Anfangsjahren als ein Katz-und-Maus-Spiel. Der Vater zog sich immer weiter zurück und sprach nicht darüber, wie es ihm ging und was er fühlte. Der Vater war die Maus, die Familie die Mäuse und die Krankheit die Katze. Mein Vater zeigt seit einiger Zeit eventuell Symptome. Ich versuche mich mit meiner Mutter und meiner Schwester regelmäßig auszutauschen. Wir alle vermuten etwas. Wenn ich daran denke, kommen mir die Tränen. Mein Vater wollte noch nie Hilfe. Männer brauchen keine Hilfe. Es wird darauf hinauslaufen, dass ich mich mit meinem Vater unterhalten muss. Es wird darauf hinauslaufen, dass ich dafür eine Sprache finden muss.
While talking briefly with B in the garden, he mentions the one key he has to his summer house in Greece. Far away, but the only key I own, he says. Strangely, this sentence catches me, as if linking the keys of my flat in Istanbul before my trip with the key of my current home. I can't manage to gather all my keys on a single keyring. I can't bear their sound or weight. The task of uniting all the keys of different spaces has become a ritual for me, happening twice a year for the past 4 years. I don't know why, but their weight somehow drags me down, a slightly tedious heaviness. I admit I'm a bit ambitious of F, who carries each key separately in the coin pocket of his wallet and never uses a keyring. Perhaps he too is aware of the weight of the keys. On the other hand, collecting the keys he often forgets outside and turning the frequent loss of his keys into a collective search frustrates me. Yet it has still become another kind of routine, repeated 5 times in a year in the apartment where I live. This time a temporary key is added to my keyrings for a while. I open the door. It's a large apartment. The belongings of 2 different homes have been fitted in a single space. Yet none of the objects compete with each other. For different dressers, each drawer manages to open without rubbing more than 2 millimeters against the others. 3 different sets of bed linens share the same wardrobe tightly, without complaint. 3 different vacuum cleaners have each found their perfect corner. Even the plastic flowers have been climbed as much as the monsteras and stylitzia. B and I talk about the objects and furniture, and I think the belonging pressed down on both of us. B whispers in my ear, "Let's not talk about the objects around E." I nod. When I get home, I plan to lose all my keys.
There and there and there and there and here. Do not forget to be here. Fuck breakups. 1995, then and now. Fuck breakups. Fuck breakups. 2 hands and 1 dog make more than a pair of shoulders can ever carry. Your shoulders have been in my hands. Your hands have been my shoulders, you tell me. Where it hurts and I go there. We need a whip. Oh my god, yes. Love that. Can you spank me, please? I'm so tired. Let's just go back to the fun, free drugs that our body releases when we hold each other in the right way. Or in this case, spank each other. I mean, I can only talk for myself, but I would love that little plot twist. I feel your pain in my body. Or is it my pain?
No, it's yours, I think. Mine feels different. How does mirroring work really? We need to do it in order to learn. I'm learning pain from you. I'm learning to release pain from you. You tell me where it hurts and I go there. Ich schreibe übers Schreiben. Ich schreibe etwas nur für dich, wo niemand sonst lesen sollte. Ich frage mich, wie ich uns verstecken kann in dieser Sprache. Wie ich mich und dich in mir verstecken kann, wie ich dich in meinem Maul verstecken kann. Wie du versuchen wirst, dich in uns zu verstecken. Und wir müssen schauen, dass das nicht passiert. Wir müssen schauen, wir müssen jetzt einfach schauen, dass wir vor lauter Verstecken nicht verlernen, laut zu reden. Richtig laut zu reden.
sagst du. Und ich glaube dir. Und ich glaube, dass wir das schaffen können, dagegen anzuschreiben. Und ich glaube dir, dass wir das schaffen können, dagegen anzuschreiben, verschwindend gemacht zu werden. Do not forget to be here. Do not forget to be here. Do not forget. Do not forget to be here. There and there and there and there and here. Do not forget to be here. I'm learning from you to not disappear. And to not be scared. And to not be scared. And not to be. And not to be scared. Do not forget not to be scared. There and there and there. And there. And here. I think I will just say, I'm here. I'm powerful. You better fuck off, fascists. Thank you. That's all.
I can't say it. I can't put it in a message. I don't have the permission from the school, from the museum, from myself. What was that sound?
Ich scrolle durch mein Tagebuch. Nur Träume und Erinnerung an Träume. Bei diesem Satz stoppt meine Fingerkuppe. Ich halte die Textur an und lese mir laut vor. Verloren, ohne jemand gewesen zu sein. Geschrieben am 18.11.2024, vor exakt 10 Monaten. Wie konnte ich mir diesen Satz hinterlassen? Oder anders gefragt, formuliere ich Cynthia Cruz' Annahme: Neither dead nor alive, the working class exists between worlds, welche ich vor kurzem erst gelesen habe als meine eigene abstrakte Vorhersagung? Es wäre ziemlich einfach, mich in diesen Satz hineinzubegeben. Es wäre ziemlich einfach, der darin formulierten Angst Raum zu geben. Und, zugegebenermaßen, wäre es ziemlich einfach, diese Angst als grundsätzliche Melancholie anzuerkennen. Für immer. Mein Glück ist, denke ich, dass der Satz in der Vergangenheit liegt. Ein glühendes Gespenst. Ganz ruhig, wartend, abwartend, ohne Furcht, ohne Mitleid. Damit ich es sehen kann, mache ich das Licht aus. Eine raupenartige Form unterhalb der Leber bleibt schwarz, glüht einfach nicht. Ich lege das vergessene Handy in meiner zusammengezogenen Hand zur Seite, schaue, wie das Display an Kraft verliert, setze mich in die Mitte des Raums und schreibe dir in Gedanken Nachrichten, von denen ich eine an dich abschicken werde, wenn der Mut mich aus meiner Gedankenlosigkeit treiben wird. Dann spüre ich ein Stechen, ein subtiles Brennen. Meine Haut arbeitet ein feines Gitter rötlicher Wolken aus den Untiefen meiner Faszien nach oben. Langsam treten sie in Erscheinung und eine von 10 Stellen wird Feuer fangen, bis du versuchst, mich mit einer Flasche Schnaps zu löschen. Ich schreibe gegen das Löschen an, verkannte meinen Körper in deinen Erinnerungen und setze dich ins CC.
I can't say it. I can't put it in a message. I don't have the permission from the school, from the museum, from myself. What was that sound? Is it cows wailing for their kidnapped children? Okay, but so what is our duty? Re the ongoing situation. The Waffenfabrik on the Heide, das größte Munitionswerk Europas, Geschosse des Kalibers 155 mm. I don't know. I just want to write poems that sound like a DJ set and perform in other people's work and watch the sky and feel okay. New line. Message from the Oracle. Please read my silence as refusal.
Sorry, someone said once to me. Sorry, chicken, I say to the chicken I don't eat since 20 years, but which I fantasize to eat way too often. Sorry, I say way too many times in my head to all the unreplied messages, mails and calls. Sorry, I imagine you saying, a sorry that I've been waiting for since 3 years.
Zou zo vriendelijk willen zijn om zoveel mogelijk naar voren te lopen, dan kunnen er nog wat mensen mee.
I have this one ultimate fantasy where I take the tram for about 20 to 30 minutes, leaving the city center behind to go to one of these Baumarktparkplätze. It doesn't matter where exactly or which Baumarkt it is, but it has to be one that holds space for a roasted chicken booth. I would order a whole roasted chicken, maybe some fries on the side, who knows, but I'm there for the chicken. I would look into the chicken vendor's eyes, she wouldn't know I'm a vegetarian, and I would say, ein Hähnchen bitte. Ein halbes? Nein, ein ganzes. She would look back into my eyes and still she wouldn't know I actually don't eat meat. I would eat the chicken. I would finish every little piece of flesh, every cooked muscle, every tough tendon. I was taught to eat chicken, that precise and clean that the blank bones could be presented in a museum afterwards. At this point, I'm not sure if I would take the bones with me and bury them in someone's stranger's garden in the night. Maybe I would throw them into the trash bin next to the roasted chicken booth. I would take the tram back, no evidence in my pocket. I would eat a chewing gum so it would cover potential chicken breath. Nobody in the tram, out of the tram, on the streets, in the bar at night, on the next morning at the bakery, nobody would know I ate a whole chicken. And nobody would know that you owe me a sorry. I never take the tram. I never look into the chicken vendor's eyes. I never eat the chicken. You never say sorry. There have been many attempts, calls with friends saying I'm doing it, but I'm never doing it. I feel too sorry for the chicken. This whole life that decided to live in the shape of a feathery body. A creature that lays eggs and has a heart that weighs 5 to 10 grams. And now you're sorry, and this chicken I don't eat since 20 years are sitting together in a random parking lot in front of a Baumarkt somewhere in Germany, waiting for me. In the midst of the sizzling chicken skin on the roaster and parking cars, you can hear your sorry chatting to the chicken. Sorry. Someone said to me once to never ever fucking say sorry if there's no reason to be. Chicken. Better say sorry too often than never. Sorry. I say sorry so much because of my upbringing. Be gentle, don't take space, say thank you, say sorry. Chicken. I'm sorry.
Werde ich verstummen, das Schreiben verlernen? Well, I think I do sometimes. Words come to me in the retarded silence of a once muted child, two orbs in their respective sockets, rolling, twitching, scanning, taking up the atmosphere, events unfolding across the visual periphery like a CCTV footage on loop. The cars are rolling at high speed at each other. A collision hurts like a bang the first time it happened, and then lessen each time. Car crashes happen all the time. It is normal. Words come to me in the low hum of an air-conditioned bedroom, late at night, where all beings exchange one element for another in a peaceful or fitful moment, the hour where the shadow goes to roam. On a terrazzo floor, exchanging heat from a small yearning core, with the coldness of an empty space between the mattress and the aircon. Corps, cœur, mon Dieu, maman. The night is dark is a tautology, silence reigns is a fact. Who is the first person to come up with the idea that we should be comfortable while asleep? Words come to me in the repentant hour after the break of a protective surface. A slash is seen along the weave, and that needs a repair. Bruises bloom, and so is the longitude of rage and love. Reparation was done, unaided, with the inexpertise of the innocents. It hurts a lot once, but now it hurts a bit. A bit is still a lot, sometimes. Writing comes much later, in the unspoken sunset, the muddy water lapping the bow, in the zigzagging traffic of a banal evening in a metropolis. On a bridge, crossing the Lordly River, words met a person, and that person told words that they could go somewhere, and they could be something. It is called writing, and it is available to words. Words meet a person, and for a moment, feeling less alone. Heart and mind are not so separated, at least in Chinese, an ancestral tongue unintentionally severed at the altar of assimilation. Heart in Chinese sounds like sin. Heart in Thai sounds a bit like a house of blooms in Chinese. I like the idea of that very much. Thank you. Words come to me, writing comes much later, and I hope it will keep coming.